Hi, Anne Davey here, and in this month's episode of Connect, I sit down and I have a great chat with Andrea Pluck, our 2024 Case Study Scholarship recipient. She talks about her experience of writing the case study and presenting it at the conference. And this year's applications are open and we've extended the deadline to the 31st of March. So watch the episode to find out more or head over to our website at massagemyotherapy.com.au.
I'm really excited to be presenting at the 2025 Massage and Myotherapy National Conference in Perth. I'll be presenting a half-day workshop on the assessment and treatment of anterior hip and groin pain. And this workshop will provide participants with an understanding of anterior hip and groin pain and how to differentiate intra-articular pathology from extra-articular pathology. We'll go through clusters of physical assessment to improve the accuracy of your clinical impression. We'll then work through a range of different treatment interventions, including soft tissue techniques and joint mobilization techniques. We'll also then move into active interventions that will involve exercise and formulating home exercise programs for your patients. This workshop will also cover functional performance testing so we can get more objective measures of the patient's current capacity and how that can progress over time during that treatment intervention. By the end of the workshop, participants will be able to put together all of the information covered to form a structured physical assessment and a robust treatment intervention and exercise plan.
And here is a sneak peek of some of the practical applications that will be covered in the workshop. And this will be a very hands-on workshop, so participants will have an opportunity to get involved, apply the physical assessments, and also the treatment and exercise interventions.
You don't want to miss out on this workshop. I really look forward to seeing you there.
Hi, I'm Anne Davey, CEO of Massage and Myotherapy Australia, and I'm here in this Connect episode with Andrea Pluck. So welcome, Andrea.
Thank you.
It's great to have you here. Now, for those of you that don't know Andrea, she is a long-time member and a long-time massage therapist, but she was also the winner of our case study scholarship in 2024. And presented her case study at the conference in Tweed Heads. So congratulations. It's a fantastic effort. Yeah. So first tell us a bit about yourself, how you got into massage, what your daily massage life is.
Okay, so I first got into massage after I was a passenger in a very serious car accident and sustained permanent injuries. It was a massage therapist and bone therapist who basically got me functioning the way I am today. And I wanted to give back the kind of treatments that I received myself. So I've been in the massage industry for, over 10 years now, and specialise in oncology massage and decongestive lymphatic therapy. And the reason I sort of got into that area of massage is because I had some very close friends, still have, some very close friends who had cancer at the time. And when I first studied massage, we were told you can't massage anyone with cancer. So say the word can't to me, and it's like a red flag to the wall.
Fantastic. And we do hear that a lot. Massage is a second career for a lot of people, and it comes from personal experience. Some sports massage, they were, athletes, and, you've got a personal story as well. So, and I think, it could even make you a better therapist because you have that understanding beforehand of the benefits of it. So
absolutely, I agree.
Yeah. So the title of your case study was Improvement in Quality of Life. So do you want to give us a summary of what the case study was without giving it away too much? Because I know you're presenting it at other conferences. Yeah, just a snippet.
Sure. So it's improvement of quality of life in head and neck cancer patients. And our case study was about a new technique, I guess, that we wanted to trial in combination with decongestive lymphatic therapy.
So the title of your case study, Andrea, was Improvement in Quality of Life in Head and Neck Cancer Patients. I hope I've got that right. So
correct.
Do you want to give us a brief outline of what it was about and how you came to do the case study?
Sure. So we've always been really passionate about improving the quality of life of patients with chronic conditions, especially those areas that don't get much attention, like head and neck cancer. And we wanted to do a case study on this new technique that we had developed, I guess, in combination with decongestive lymphatic therapy to see how it would affect head and neck cancer patients. Because this had not, there was no research available in this area, we wanted to provide some research to support massage therapists in how they can support patients with chronic conditions. I think it's really important to have these measurable outcomes and this research, particularly in our industry. Yeah, we just started. We started because we're part of a head and neck cancer support group here in South Australia, and we really wanted to see how it could help them, how our treatment could help them. And it was at one of these support groups where I just opened my big mouth and I said, hey, we'd like to do a case study. We need some volunteers. And, before you knew it, we had 12 volunteers. Our case study that we wrote up was just on this one patient, but the results across the board were very similar. So we've yet to write those up.
And that's a good point about case studies. It doesn't have to be, you're not in white coats, you're not in a lab. It's what you're doing every day, basically. And you're putting it out there for other people to see and to learn and to read about. And then who knows what that will bring. That may turn in, someone may come to you and go, let's do an entire research project on this, or the case study may be there to assist everybody else. So, and I think you said to me you've written a module on how to write a case study. Is that correct?
Yes, we have. So I have to say we, because it wasn't just me doing this case study. There's always more than one person involved. So thank you to those who were involved. And yes, we have written a course, a 6-hour course, which basically guides anyone who is interested in doing case studies from the moment of asking that question, what do I want to achieve? What do I want to find out? To the moment where they write up a case study and present it at a conference. And I just want to let everyone know too that doing a case study doesn't have to be about some some new technique or some new invention or anything like that. It can be something that you do every single day. It doesn't have to prove that, this is working, this particular technique is working. It's just as valuable to see if something is not working. So I think in the words of who was it, Adam Savage from Mythbusters, I'm sure everyone knows him. He said that the only difference between stuffing around and research he said the only difference between stuffing around and science is writing it down. And I think that's the essence of it. You have to record everything.
And I think you're right. I think, just the sharing of knowledge, the sharing of information, it's invaluable to everybody. And I think that's what we really need to do in any industry. But, we're talking about the massage industry. The more we share with each other, the stronger the industry becomes.
Absolutely. Yeah. We need to share what we know.
Yeah. Was there anything in your particular case study, any outcomes that surprised you, or was it, oh, that's what I thought?
Yeah, so we anticipated a reduction in swelling in our particular case study, and softening of the tissue or of the skin. What we did not expect was the increase in saliva production, which is really important for oral health. It made talking and swallowing easier for the patient. The increase in range of movement, the emotional impact that we hadn't even considered. So there were a lot of things that we hadn't actually talked about or considered. But the other thing that I found we got out of this case study that we did not expect was this ripple effect of how we then, were able to submit our case study for consideration for the scholarship. We did not expect to present at the scholarship or even win it. We did not expect to get invited to other organisations to do poster presentations or other presentations. We did not expect to do all these workshops. So many things have happened because of this. It's quite
opened
exciting.
So many doors. Yeah,
absolutely.
It's exciting. And that doesn't mean that if anybody in our audience applies for the case study scholarship, it doesn't mean that it will take that path or that they have to take that path and present it. It's more about, it's a learning curve writing a case study, isn't it? As far
it's a learning
as if
curve.
you've never done it before. Yeah. So
it definitely is. And it's a bit of a commitment too. But if you're already taking really good notes, which I'm sure everybody is, taking case studies, it's just that next step. Take a couple of photos, put some of your measurements into graphs to make it more visually appealing when you present. But just do it.
Well, that was going to be my next question. What would you say to somebody who's even contemplating? And that's easy. Just do it and give it a go. And the association's here to provide support. There's, on like your online course, there's other courses out there. And I think, in moving the industry forward, these are the things that we need. I mean, from my perspective, every submission that we do, every argument we have with government, health funds, whoever it is, we need research, and case studies are the start of that research. So absolutely. I think, massive congratulations on winning. I think that's fantastic. And to be able to open other doors and share your knowledge and your information is fabulous. So what's next? Are you going to do another case study, or will you continue with this one, or watch this space?
We've got a few other ideas. We need some time just to sit down and decide what we want to do first. I have written 2 books. So I'm in the process of writing another book. Wow. I'm really passionate about sharing my knowledge with other therapists. because I want to help them. And so that's something that I'm going to be focusing on as well. But yes, case studies, I'd love to do another collaborative case study.
Fantastic. Please, we really want this to be successful, and we want our members, to move into this area of case study writing and research and moving the industry forward. So once again, congratulations, and thank you so much for coming on Connect.
Thank you so much for having me.